No, I did not make a typo in the title. This is truly the most deniable evidence of aliens' existence. What's going on? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be going and looking into aliens to find out once and for all if they are truly real. And so I figured, what better place to go than r/aliens on Reddit. There is no real structure for this video. I'm just going to be going on Reddit, looking at maybe videos, looking at photos, looking at people's testimonies. Today we're just going to be seeing and doing some research into aliens, and I figured we'd go to Reddit because obviously that is always the best place to go. So we're here, so let's just go to the top of all time. I think that'll be the best way to see the best evidence that there is of aliens existence. So let's go to all time. Okay, so I really want to focus mostly on looking at videos and photos of aliens. So this post is just a joke. This post is also just a joke. Oh my god. Made my own Peru alien mummy. Okay, see, this is why you need to read, because I just saw the photo. Okay, whatever. Oh my god, guys. Okay. Yo. Oh my god, guys. Is that an alien? What even is going on in this video? What? Hold on, I may need to put my headset on. Maybe there's some sound here.
Did you see that? Oh my god! Oh my god, it just went straight to the water. Oh my god. Where'd it go?
I still see glowing in the water.
Interesting. Okay. The first thing we need to do whenever we are looking at evidence of really anything nowadays is look at when it was posted. Because if AI was big and was as widespread as it is right now, then it's probably not going to be true. So let's see. It was captured a year ago. AI has been a thing for over a year, so if this is real or not, I don't know. It's not very convincing to me though, so I'm still a skeptic. All right, the next video we're going to be looking at is this one, where this guy says he caught this on his quadcopter while filming a distant storm. So let's just take a look at this video and see if this is any more convincing than the last one. Okay, I think so. I'm assuming he's talking about, because he's talking about the storm, so all this in the middle here is definitely the storm. I think he's talking about this right here. Let's actually skip a little bit ahead. Okay, yeah, so he's talking about this thing. Interesting. It almost looks like a laser pointer. Does that not look like a laser pointer from his perspective? Like he's like shining it to the side? I don't know. Maybe I'm just in denial. I don't know. This doesn't. I don't know. Hey, I got nothing. Let's go ahead and check what some of the comments say. Let's see what the comments say. Hey, what the fuck, man? This isn't blurry or out of focus, nor are you giving live reactions at the time telling me how wild it is. What are you trying to fool? So much footage, so much clarity, so much mystery. Looks like a technician was doing some maintenance on our dome of a sky and accidentally opened the wrong panel. We're in the Truman Show confirmed. We went from one conspiracy to another. Maybe this guy is right. Maybe they were just doing some work on the atmosphere and all this and that light just happened to show through. So, you know what? We disproved aliens today, but we did prove that we live in the Truman Show. Thank you all for watching. Never stop learning. Okay, so now we'll go to the next post, which is going to be right under it. This one is taken from a plane. Assuming that they're just talking about the lights, I mean, realistically, that could mean absolutely anything. Yeah, I'm not convinced, guys. This one's not that great either. Okay, so I was scrolling down a little bit and I saw a glimpse of this next post. So just prepare yourself, because this might prove that aliens truly do exist. And not only that they exist, but that they are already here on Earth. Prepare yourself. This one's a little bit scary. Dude. Oh my god. Okay, I can get behind this. Dude, look at this man's face right here, bro. He is not impressed at all. Okay, now we're gonna get onto this next video, which it looks like it may be a military pilot. It says right here, clearest pilot encounter. So shout out my sister, she works in the Air Force. So let's go ahead and see, if she may have come in contact. This might be her. I don't even know at this point. Dude, I actually thought this was gonna be interesting. I got, bro. Okay, this next video is another newer video. It says it's from 2025, so this one could very easily be AI as well. But it's from Russia, so maybe it'll be a little bit more convincing. This one has no sound either, so that does make it a little less believable. What am I even looking at right now, bro? I'm done introducing the videos. Let's just start going through these videos. What? Wait, what? I like the suspenseful music playing here. What am I looking at, bro? 2022. It does look fake. It does not look like it belongs there. Like, it doesn't look natural. The coloring of it just looks off, bro. What is this right now, bro? Okay, this one is our moon. A flashing red light on the moon. Oh my god. Aliens exist, guys. There's a flashing red light on the moon. See, I think of all the video like archetypes there are of alien evidence, I think ones like this where it's real people recording on their phone and actually talking about what they're seeing are probably the most convincing. But this is not. How is this proof of aliens? What even is this? Now, in my opinion, I've made some stupid videos so far, but this has by far been the absolute stupidest. I don't know why I'm even spending my time making this video. I figured we'll read one final story. Maybe this will be a little bit more convincing. I mean, there's not gonna be any evidence of it other than testimony. But this person seems to be pretty convinced. They have said here, I have studied this incident religiously and I genuinely believe them with everything in me. So to end off the video, let's just take a look at this story and give our final thoughts on it. It starts off, Betty and Barney Hill were an interracial couple in the late 1960s, a time period where it was frowned upon, and they allegedly had an encounter with the Greys. I'm assuming they're calling aliens the Greys because why? I mean, this is on r/aliens. Why am I even saying that? I believe this story fully, and here's why. They are interracial in the 60s, so it doesn't make sense why they would welcome such chaos and attention into their lives, all for a hoax. They made no money from it, and they stuck to the same exact story, word for word, since the 60s, all the way up until Betty's passing. So I watch a lot of like police interrogations. I'm really fascinated with true crime. And that's one of the most common things that we see in interrogations. When someone is lying, obviously their story is going to change, sometimes drastically, sometimes just little details that start to add up. So if they truly did keep the same story word for word, then hey, you know, that does give them some backing, I'll say. In addition to the fact the random pink stains on Betty's dress point to something unnatural happening to her. What? Okay, now we need to look this up. Let's see if there's any evidence of these pink stains on her dress. So by looking at some of these photos, I'm a little bit confused as to what the stains they're talking about are. If they're claiming that these like patches are the stains, then I mean, who's to say they didn't just put that on there? Yeah, I'm honestly really confused. Unless this what. Yeah, honestly, I'm really confused. I guess this is in like a museum or something. To me, it looks like they literally just cut the top fabric off. I mean, I don't know what else would look like that. Maybe it was the aliens, guys. Maybe it was the Greys. Okay, maybe that's what it is. The dents in the car's trunk were possibly small metallic material slammed into it. Maybe some sort of implants or some small device that embedded into their car. We're seen the next day after the encounter. Barney's shoes were apparently very scuffed up. Betty's dress was tattered with weird stains on it. The car's dents that reacted to a compass is pretty solid evidence that at least something happened. Although, perhaps the biggest indication of Betty and Barney Hill meeting the Greys is her perfect recreation of the... I'm not even going to try to say that, bro. Star system years before it was discovered. It was checked by several astronomers who confirmed that it was
Zeta Reticuli.
Her dreams and hypnosis sessions also support their story. The star map, pink powder, and dents on the car point to extraterrestrial origin. How does pink powder on a dress and dents on a car point to extraterrestrial origin? I'm not too sure what she means by the star map. I'll look it up after reading, but let's just go on and finish the story. As a UFO buff and a guy obsessed with all things alien, I fully believe that the Greys are real and they're silent observers, studiers, and not outright aggressive. Almost like extraterrestrial scientists. They also allegedly wore blue outfits with a cap that resembled a military cadet's cap, and they were short and hairless and gray-skinned with big black eyes. I think it's a very real possibility that Betty and Barney Hill were abducted and studied on by the Greys. The purpose of the study? Who knows, but interesting nonetheless. So this was really just an overview. This guy didn't really go into detail about their stories. I guess he's more so just giving his opinion on their story. But this makes me wonder if this was a story that like was around the 60s or so. Is this where the idea of these gray, big-headed, black-eye aliens came from? Did it come from this story? Either way, maybe I'll do a little bit more research into this story for another video. I just wanted to make, I'm just trying to make a lot of videos right now. I thankfully have the time at the moment, and so I just want to make a bunch of videos. So maybe for another video down the line, I'll go into their story and maybe a bit more into depth. But I thought it would just be funny to react to some of these videos, but they were all really stupid. And this was the stupidest video I've ever made in my entire life by far. Anyway, that's probably going to cut it for me. So thank you so much for watching if you did. Either way, this is just, it's fun. I enjoy making videos, so we're going to keep going. We'll keep going. Here is the song of the day, and as always, never stop learning. See you later.